Hello, folks. So this is the second part of my little catch up from not posting yesterday. Yesterday marked my 16th day at this job after giving notice. And starting the fourth week after giving notice was a little bit disheartening. It's kind of like, okay, I'm ready. I'm so excited for this new phase, for this new business. And every day that goes by, I feel a little bit more disconnected from the work that I'm doing as a pharmacist. And so I made a decision. I decided that Friday of this week will be my last day, which marks 4 weeks. 4 weeks of notice from when I first gave notice. And in making this decision, I pulled a couple of tarot cards. I'm not usually in the habit of making, big decisions based on tarot cards, but I love that either they resonate with what I'm already thinking, they give me a new perspective or a new lens through which to view a situation, or they give me something that I don't really know what to make of at the moment, but sort of something to noodle around for later. So, it's lots of different things that I get out of tarot. And so I asked the tarot 2 questions. The first question was, how will I feel when I, make it known that Friday will be my last day? How will I feel? And the card that I pulled is the Sun. And so this card has a few associations for me already. This is the card I think of when I think of my very best friend. This is my Katie card. And also, I love the 2 horses, right? Marking, kind of like both me and my business partner, the pair of us with huge smiles and sunflowers in the sunshine as we move forward in this endeavor together. It's kind of like, full steam ahead in this project of great joy. And also there's a line in my little book that goes along with this deck, and it says, there is enough love, joy, and resources for the self and the whole world. And I think part of what's been holding me back from, really just kind of saying goodbye, it's not fear of starting a new business. I'm so jazzed about that, and I think it's going to be amazing. It's more just the guilt, I think, of, leaving behind patients maybe who need some extra support. But there is a whole team of providers there ready to help. And, there are so many resources for folks outside of what I provide. So not that I'm, saying that I'm not helpful, but I think it was good for me to see there is so much out there for folks, and my, leaving a little bit earlier than everyone else would like is not going to harm anyone. So I think that's one thing. And then also, I think something that's been holding me back is not wanting to disappoint my bosses. I think, so many kids and maybe even specifically young girls are kind of conditioned to, be a good girl. Do what you're told, don't make trouble. And so that was also something I've had to navigate. And, I'm kind of saying goodbye to a little girl, doing what she's told, and we're trying out this new powerful witchy woman. So that was the first card I pulled. And then the second question was, in giving my notice on Friday, what will be sort of some of the physical world effects? I had, I think in my mind, first thought of it as repercussions, but it's kind of a negative association word. So what would be some of the effects in the physical world, not just, how I would feel? And I pulled this card, Strength. I love this card. And so, I see, again, just kind of in thinking about me leaving behind, a little girl persona, I get to be the strong one who, puts her hand in a bear's mouth and is okay. And I can do this work with love and kindness, but also with strength. And I think that's also key. Pulling this card gave me the kind of roadmap for how to interact with my bosses as I have these conversations, right? I can do this in love and gratitude, but also being strong. And so that is my witchy thing from yesterday. My decision to have an end date, and then pulling tarot cards that helped me, just kind of think a little bit more about that decision and what it means for me. Thanks.